everyone. My favorite show's heading to season 5, so congratulations to Star Trek Lower Decks.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Now, with the 5th season already here, we want to hear it from you is, what do you think is the secret to success for this series?
Ooh.
Man. Letting a giant nerd and fan like Mike McMahon kind of run with unchecked power
Unchecked power for Mike
for a
McMahon.
psychopath who loves Trek as much as Mike does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think the power does lie with him, his vision, his choice, all the choices that he's made. He's brought all of us together.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't just happen.
Yeah.
It's all Mike.
And I think bringing a different element of Trek into Trek is nice. And I think that that's success within this has been like a new way of looking at how to make a Trek show, you know, that it can be lighter and fun and an actual comedy. So I think that is the success, that people find it funny because it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a good thing.
That's always good.
Yeah.
It's always a plus.
And I think it's like coming from a place of love. And I think that also.
Yeah, it's a Star Trek comedy that is not making fun of Star Trek. In fact, it's embracing everything that we all love about it.
Yeah.
But just being a comedy within that universe. So no, I love that it's not at all punching down. That was like my number one thing. Like, it cannot punch down at the fans.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, which is amazing.
It is amazing. And I love all your characters. I know they're not real, but you know,
No, they're real.
I feel like there's like a genuine friendship amongst you, but as you yourselves as voice actors, is there a genuine friendship amongst each other? Because you usually work alone in a booth, right?
Yeah, it's really surprising how close not just we are, but we're also very close with the people who play the bridge crew as well. Like, everyone is so wonderful. And yeah, you're right. You spent a lot of your time in isolation. So I think that's just a credit to just alone in the woods. No, I think it's a credit to Mike just bringing together such an incredible group of people. And yeah, I mean, like, this, we don't really get to be in the same room all the time, like the four of us. And this has just been a blast today. So we're very lucky to be with the group of people that we're with. It's unbelievable.
The show, Lower Decks has done a really good job, the show itself, of making the four of us and the bridge crew feel like real close family friends.
Yeah.
So even when we watch it, I go like, oh, I guess those are my people.
Yeah.
Even if I don't see them as often as I want to, like, now it's very cool that it has brought that forward.
Now, in real life, for each of you, how much of a Trekkie are you in out there in the world?
Everyone breathe in and look at me.
Well,
biggest.
I exhaled.
Yeah.
But
I breathed in.
I am a big Trekkie. I was raised in it, but doing this show has like deepened it and deepened the knowledge. I don't think I could have resisted that even if I wanted to. But I definitely like saw being a part of this as an opportunity to just like learn even more about the thing that I love. And so that has extended to, you know, working in the writer's room for Starfleet Academy. And it's just become my entire life in a way that I did not know I was headed for 5 years ago. So that's interesting. You know, if you had told me, what else did I watch a lot when I was a kid? Sailor Moon. If you had told me that suddenly 20 years, 30 years later, I would be like working on like 5 different Sailor Moon projects at once and be able to tell you like
set in I Sailor Moon universe.
Yeah, I could tell you like Sailor Moon's exact birthday and like the dates of
What is
whatever. I don't know, but
Oh,
but I can tell you the exact date of the Bell riots now.
There you go. Yeah,
sure.
So it's definitely given me some kind of Trek brain rot, and I couldn't be happier.
Oh,
incredible. What about you guys?
I will be honest, I wasn't a Trekkie. I did watch Star Trek because it came on TBS after ER when I would watch it in marathon. So I, you know, and I've seen the movies but I would say now after 5 years, it's like learning by osmosis. So I feel like I would be nervous to call myself a Trekkie just because I'm really bad at facts. And I feel like when you say Trekkie, then you start, they come.
Yeah.
But
They come.
I'm so honored to be a part of the Trek family, and I feel like I'm a part of the family, and you cannot take that away from me.
No,
Yeah,
never
we're not,
tried.
we're not going to try.
Okay, cool.
No. Me and my dad used to watch the OG series a bunch. It would be a way for him to work on his English. So we'd watch it. So I know the original series pretty well. Just not only from the show, but from my dad repeating it. And then, I became obviously a bigger fan once we got involved, and mainly because Tawny, Mike, McMahon are such huge fans. When there were Easter eggs in episodes, I would need to know what they were from if I didn't know it, and then I would watch those episodes. So I, in a way, got bigger into it by going like, "This seems really funny. How is this funny, Tawny?" And then she'll tell me what it's from, and then I'll watch. I'll end up watching a bunch of episodes in a row because of it. So yeah.
No, I mean I'm the same as you guys. I feel like I watched Star Trek before, but this show has just made me into an actual Trekkie.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with Mike and with Tawny, because you can't really be funny without context, and Star Trek has so much context.
Yes.
So just learning through them has been absolutely wonderful. And I also just want to embarrass you slightly. When we did the crossover episode, she's a real Trekkie on the Strange New World set, and you could not stop touching things. And it was my favorite thing to watch. And she broke so many knobs.
I thought all the knobs were knobs. I thought I thought the sliders were sliders. Some of that shit's just props, man, and I didn't know that.
Turns out, not a real spaceship.
Really?
I know. I'm so sorry.
Fly that out of there.
No.
The turbo lift doors, those are just guys pulling it.
What?
They're
But
just.
that's how it is in real life too, right? It's just a couple of dudes.
I don't
That's
know
a
what
great
real
Lower Decks
life is.
episode. It turns out none of the doors are automated. It's just people
Oh,
going,
God.
they're coming through.
So
And
good.
making the noise.
They're coming. Go. Perfect.
You are all wonderful to talk to. It's, all we could say is, Star Trek forever. Let's have a great season for Star Trek Lower Decks. So thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.